Hi, CDCS aspirants. Yeah, welcome to the special session of what decides whether a LC payment is released or rejected. Now, there are many factors to this. Many of us think that documents, only documents. No, not only documents. There are various factors other than documents. There can be government agency also, means government's change of rules, anything like this also. So many factors we'll be discussing, as many factors today. I'll be giving some discrepancies also. Common discrepancies which we see in the LCs. That also I'll be discussing, some of them. Okay. So watch this video completely, share it with your friends, like the video, subscribe to the channel. See, this is a new channel and it's our duty to spread it so that the DocCheck community grows. Okay. Got it? So now, let's start with the topic. So what decides whether a LC payment will be rejected or released? What decides? So let's start with the topic. Now before starting the topic, first a question for you all. First question. Read this and you have to tell me which is the article of UCP, specific article and sub-article, both I want. I'll answer it at the end. And why am I asking you this? Because this article or sub-article is the core of today's topic. Right? Data in a document, when read in context with the credit, the document itself or the ISBP need not be identical to, but must not conflict with data in that document, any other stipulated document or the credit. Now you have to tell me which is the article plus sub-article in UCP. Search it. By the time we end this, you search it. I'll tell you at the end. Now look at the context of this. Look at the basic fundamental of this article. See, what does it say? And why did I say that it is related to today's article? Okay? Because the rejection or acceptance of LC is based on this part only. Whatever data you have in the document, it should be consistent with the credit also, with the other documents also, with the standard practices also. Everything it should be consistent. Right? So what are the basic reasons why document fails, means the payment fails generally, or why the problem arises in payments? What are the major reasons? Okay, how many of you have got this answer as such up till now? Anyone comment section? How many of you have got these answers? Yeah. So if your documentation is proper, if the dates are proper, the dates are maintained properly, then the payment will be given, immediately given. Means after all, these are rules that 5 banking days you have to, if it's site, you have to release or give the acceptance. If these conditions are followed, documentation, main part, LC is everything about documentation. Accuracy. The document should be accurate. Accurate in the sense what? Read it above. Go back. Accuracy means what? Whatever is given in the credit should be there. For example, credit says partial shipment not allowed. And your document shows, transport document shows there are partial shipments happening. Okay, or partial shipment will take place. Your document states that. There are many BLs and MTDs which clearly mention partial shipment will take place. If it is will and then not allowed in LC, gone. Right? I've taken a separate video on this. Even a single discrepancy gives the right to the issuing or the negotiating bank or confirming bank to stop the payment. Right? So accuracy. When LC says transshipment not allowed, you should not state anywhere on the transport doc that transshipment will take place. May take place is allowed. See, if your document says transshipment may take place, or partial shipment may take place. Something. May is allowed, will is not allowed. Similarly, many examples are there. I'll come to the specific discrepancies also later. Same today's point, today's lecture. See, I'll show you also. See, specific discrepancies, I'll write it down. Specific common discrepancies which are found out. Okay? In the meanwhile, everyone, have you subscribed to the channel, clicked on the bell icon, shared it on your social media platforms? Kindly share it. Okay, it's for everyone. We want a community as such to grow, DocCheck community. Consistency. Consistency means all the documents should be consistent. Again, the same point. That's why I said this article is the most important article for today. One data says 90 kg, one document says 90 kg, other document says 100 kg, third document says 85 kg, inconsistent. Okay? One document says original or machinery, let's say a tractor. One document says tractor, other document says second-hand tractor, used a tractor, meaning changing. Consistency. It should be consistent everywhere. Timelines, very important, timelines part. Or timeliness, very important part. Why timeliness is important? Because if you don't follow the times, the dates, have I mentioned? See this part over here. This and this are related. Okay, if you don't follow the dates can be of anything. Presentation date, shipment date, okay, expiry date. These are the three major dates which we face, right, in our credit. There are others also. Which are the other ones? Type in the comment section. Which are the other dates which we should follow? Generally. Now, specific LC, specific case, that's a separate issue. But generally, which are the other three dates other than this? Presentation, expiry, shipment. Other than these three. Again? So, timeliness. If you follow these, nobody can stop your payment. Okay? Along with all these remaining points. Correct shipment. Correct shipment means shipment of the goods, whatever is asked for. It has happened with one of the banks in which I was working. I mean, this didn't happen in shipment actually, it happened in documentation. Documents were to be sent to the X issuing bank, they were sent to Y issuing bank. Similarly, the thing can happen in shipment also. The shipment was to go to X country, it has went to Y country. It can happen. So, that's not a fault of the bank actually, that's a fault of the shipping company. Right? So, bank doesn't deal in all these things, right? But there may be some problems, and if it is evident on the documents. See, important is if anything is done physically, we are not concerned. But if it is evident on the document, then there is a problem. Because bank deals in documents, right? Details means the same. Proper endorsements and signatures, very important point. We do everything correctly, but only endorsement remains on that insurance or on the bill of exchange. Bill of exchange generally doesn't happen because bill of exchange is directly this to the order of this issuing bank only generally. Means drawee is generally issuing bank. So this doesn't happen in bill of exchange that much. But this mainly happens in this two documents, right? One is bill of lading, second is insurance. These two generally the endorsement remains or the endorsement is to the applicant, which is also wrong, right? Insurance somewhere it's acceptable, but BL to the applicant not acceptable, isn't it? Unless LC specifies clearly. LC specifies, but that is also issuance is wrong then. Got it? Got the simple concept. Means if I issue a LC stating that kindly endorse the BL to the order of this applicant, then what am I doing? I am the issuing bank. It should be endorsed to me. Applicant will take the goods and go away. No payment for me. Then insurance is okay. Insurance is allowed. Okay? But even insurance should not be allowed, but that's okay. This can be adjusted. Insurance is not an issue because it's not a direct money involving document, isn't it? So, proper endorsement on specifically this insurance and BL. Okay, bill of exchange is not that much problem. Missing documents. This is one of the major reasons. Because many LCs have so many documents. I've seen the LCs having 17, 18 documents, 18, 20 documents. What is the maximum number of documents you have seen in the LC? Type in the comment section. What is the maximum number of LCs, documents you have seen in the LCs, which you have handled? Generally, it is 10, 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, 10, right? And nowadays, with the advent of this AI and blockchain, I think so the documentation will reduce, isn't it? Reduce means it can go to zero also after some years. Why not? Directly everything online. So coming back, we have to live in present, right? So what is the maximum number of documents you have seen? Everyone, focus, just write in the comment section. So missing documents. If there are so many 17, 18 documents, I have seen one of them like this. So if there are so many documents, there is a chance because the documentation set becomes this bulk. And this bulky documentation set, you might miss something. So one photocopy you might miss, one original copy you might miss. You have asked for 3 set and you send only 2. Why? Because while checking so many things, it becomes more prone to error. Right? So what should you do in this case? Means if you want to stop all these and get the proper payment, use 4I principle or 6I principle, I would say. Generally in banks, we follow 4I principle. 4I means 2 persons are checking, right? 1 person maker, second one checker. I would suggest if you are dealing with bulky documents or some important amount LCs, we should always follow 6I principle. Minimum 6I. 8I will be too heavy. 6I. Okay. So 6I principle means 3 persons should check this. And 1 person, the last person over there, the 6th I means 5th and 6th I, 3rd person, should only focus on 1 point because remaining 2 have checked all the internal discrepancies. That person should only focus on this part. Are all the documents there? This, 2 copies, 2 copies, 2 invoices, 2 invoices, 2 original, 2 original, 3 original, 4 originals, whatever. Again, last person's job should be check the missing documents and endorsements. Okay, remaining internal discrepancies, wordings, everything, those are checked by remaining 2. Okay, late presentation means again timeliness. Okay, missing the dates, incorrect parties or routing, unclean transport documents, right? So late presentation means basically the same thing. You have not presented it in time. Okay. Presentation date expires. Do you know LC expiry is actually not a discrepancy? Means many times we get a discrepancy from the issuing bank that LC expired. But frankly, issuing bank is not supposed to send this discrepancy. If I send a document to any bank, okay, issuing bank or any, not only I am giving an example of issuing bank, it can be negotiating or this confirming bank also. If I send a document, a set of documents to this issuing bank and the LC has expired. So in that case, issuing bank, kindly note, need not send you any discrepancy message. If the documents are discrepant, the issuing bank need not send you any discrepancy message, need not send you any payment. You can't do anything in that case. Can't do anything if LC has expired. Why? Because actually LC has expired means LC is no more. Then what's the use of sending these discrepancy messages? LC has expired, gone. Now the issuing bank will do what? It will treat it as a collection document. Simple rule. Okay. So kindly note, because this we face generally in international LCs. Many banks don't send you a discrepancy message. Not at all. No discrepancy message. Okay. Expired. We'll send it to the applicant if applicant agrees. He gives the payment, he or she gives the payment, we'll pay, otherwise forget it. It happens. But the documents, many of you will ask, what about the document? The documents are to be sent back by the issuing bank. If the applicant doesn't pay, it's a collections then. Then if the applicant doesn't pay, issuing bank will not give the documents, or if it doesn't agree to pay, in case of this DA, right? So in that case, the document should be received back to you. See, important part is always this, document should be received back. Either payment should be received or document should be received. Basic rule of any trade document. Let it be collections, let it be LC. Isn't it? Got it? So, late presentation. Now let's talk about this specific common discrepancies. This already I have discussed some in earlier videos also. I'll just read them out. Shipment after the latest shipment date, right? Presentation of documents after the allowed number of days, right? There's 21 generally, but depending on the LC. Invoice amount exceeding the credit limit. This is also one major discrepancy, except that Article 30. Okay? Goods description not matching the description. So this description in the LC. So basically it was a goods description not matching. Generally this is a problem in invoice. In others it's in general terms. But then also, in general terms also, if you make an error totally different, changing the meaning, then it's a discrepancy. Shipment to a location other than the specified in LC. It happens. Okay? This port, Frankfurt, and you are sending it to Rotterdam. It can happen. Mismatch in names or addresses. Right? This is generally the problem of the applicant. Generally, mismatch in names and addresses. In notify party, we generally make this mistake. If you give a notify party as applicant, then definitely the address should match as per the LC, even in notify party for applicant. Incorrect document titles and format. Incorrect document titles. Got it? Titles and format. Format means description. Okay. The rule says any any name, right? However named. Required terms not mentioned. So however named means it should match somewhere. I am asking for invoice and title is BL. That's totally vague, right? Required terms not mentioned. Whatever CIF is asked in the LC, you are mentioning FOB. One example. This is just one example. It can be many. Okay. Currency or number formatting issue. This is a major issue in insurance. Currency of insurance should be in that of the LC. But many times we miss this. So these were some common discrepancies, specific, which we see actually in the documentation. For more such videos, see, remaining discrepancies are a lot, right? I'll be covering in other videos as such. So keep on following videos, okay? Now, how to follow? But see this, for following this, what you should do is, on Google, you should follow this, see this, subscribe to our channel, CDCS Adda247. So you'll say, where do I get it? Just type on Google, CDCS training, CDCS Adda. That's it. You are on YouTube. You'll get it immediately. Okay? See this channel, CDCS Adda247. You check the videos, the quality of videos. Okay? The entire shorts are various, separately given. See, various shorts. Okay? Important shorts are given, videos are given, description videos are given. You can follow this, subscribe to it, click on the bell icon, share it with your friends. Also, important part over here is, very important, we have the paid classes for CDCS. You be in any country, okay? Just give a call on our call center number or write to us on the email or through our social media, anything. Nowadays, so many channels are there. You can contact us any which ways and we'll definitely come back to you, okay? So bye everyone, subscribe to the channel CDCS Adda247. Okay, bye everyone.